Hi friends, welcome to this pre-market analysis of Nifty, where on a chart we try to make informed guesses of where buyers and sellers are. This is Nifty on a daily time frame, and this is today's candle. As you can see, this fair value gap and this level that we had drawn was perfectly respected, and we did not get a close above this monthly level. And again, this is a monthly level, a daily close above this does not hold much value. Even then, you see these big wicks. It just means there's still a lot of liquidity left in this area. So for first timers, here we just read the chart and try to make informed guesses of where supports and resistance buyers and sellers are, and we make biases. We input the biases right here in these columns and compare it against an indicator that I'm testing. First, we go ahead and delete whatever analysis that we had done the previous day. And we start our daily analysis with the monthly time frame. On a monthly time frame, the bias is not sure. Why is it not sure? Because for a bullish bias, there has to be higher lows formed, and for a bearish bias, there has to be lower highs formed. There are neither higher lows nor lower highs formed here. So the bias is bearish, a bias is not sure, and the important level is this swing low. Let me mark it in red and with a thicker line. So the initial analysis last month was that Nifty will take support here. There's a lot of sell side liquidity here. All this liquidity needs to be taken, and then we come to know who has the stronger intent, the bulls or the bears, the buyers or the sellers. So only once the liquidity here is taken completely, then we know which way Nifty will go. Nifty can go either way. I have no idea. So on a monthly time frame, that's what I'm talking about. And if it goes down, then this is the level to watch out for, the monthly target. If it goes up, then this is the level to watch out for. Again, it's a monthly target, so that's that on the monthly time frame. On a weekly time frame, the week was bearish, and weekly time frame is bearish. Why is it bearish? You see this swing high, and then where is the next swing high? It is formed here. It's a lower swing high. So a lower high has been formed, and until that high is invalidated, even a wick will do. We don't need a close about it. Even a wick. Once that high is invalidated, Nifty is bearish. So on a weekly time frame, let us just mark this just to see. I'll mark it in a dotted line just to see when it is invalidated. I will also set an alert here just to say that Nifty. So when the alert goes off, I know Nifty has the bearish bias has been invalidated. I do not wish to mark the fair value gaps. There are a few on the top side and on the bottom side. Now, going over to the daily time frame. The day time frame is also bearish right now. This is a swing high and this is a lower swing high. Lower high formation has been formed, and you see today's high did not invalidate day before yesterday's high, so that's still a swing high. This is not a swing high unless there's a low candle with a lower high down here. That is a high. You see this week and this week's just means Nifty is eating the liquidity on the sell and the buy side here. Then it could be a big move on either side, but we just have to wait it out. Wait till this liquidity is drawn, and then Nifty makes a big move. Then I'll wait for a retracement for my trade. Going over to the 4-hour time frame. On a 4-hour time frame, this was a swing high, and this is a lower high formed. So 4 hours has turned bearish. 4 hours has turned bearish, and going over to the hourly time frame. The hourly time frame is, this is a swing high. This is another swing high, that's a lower high. And here is another lower high. At the same time, this is a swing low, and here is a swing low. This is a higher low. So I would rather call it bearish. Let's, this is a tricky situation because there's a lower high and a higher low. So let's just talk it purely. We do this analysis once in a while when these situations come. So purely in terms of buyers and sellers. So these were the sellers right here, and they came down all the way here, and then the buyers came in here. This is the buyers right here, and then from there the sellers have come down with a lot of confidence right here, and that is where the sellers are. This is where the buyers are. It's a lower high, and I would like to call it bearish. This, so my indicator calls it bullish, but I like to call it bearish. So it's like bearish all the way down from the weekly to the hourly time frame. That's what the bias says, and it could be there is a violent move towards the downside or the upside. I am really not sure because we are reading into biases in a consolidating phase, so I'm not sure how effective this reading would be. At least the bias says it's all bearish. That's all for today. I am not a certified analyst. I just do it for educational purpose. Thank you.